It's episode 90, Johnny.
I know, we're closing in on the centenary edition.
Slowly becoming 100. And for
Dude,
you,
I look rough.
you always be one behind unless you host
I
your own
always be one
episode.
behind. I mean, there was them 5 minutes in the bar in your house that time. I will count that as a small private episode. Only me and the viewers know what really happened there.
I mean, if only we recorded the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. That would have been smart. Oh, wait, we did.
How have you been?
Dude, I've been all right. It's been busy. I look a wreck. This camera's not doing anything for my eye bags. So, but yeah, it's been good. How's the Kirby been? I feel like it's been a little while since we sat down and caught up in this busy world we live in.
I've been busy. I've been building Lego in my spare time. You can see there's a Falcon. There's an AT-AT.
Oh, it's back.
There's a new shelf.
A new shelf. Is it straight?
Oh, fuck it, straight.
How many sets of holes?
Previous ones. Yeah.
Just a one set of holes?
Yeah, just one set of holes.
Okay, I know this man's a DIY expert.
Don't look at my front door, though, when I put up the new Ring doorbell.
The external holes don't count.
No, to be fair, I took the old Ring doorbell out and put the new one, but the new one's like a quarter of the size.
Oh, of course.
So it's just like surrounded by these gaping holes that I've got no filler to fill it, so I need to go and get some filler.
That sounds like a weekend problem. It's not a Monday night problem. But yeah, you've mentioned Lego.
Yes.
Did you see the shuttle carrier set?
I have.
Are you tempted?
I don't know about its price.
I didn't think it was too bad. Maybe I'm out of touch. It's $199.99.
There's another set that's got my...
You're tickling.
It's tickling me just right. Let's do a bit of show and tell here. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. That one. Save.
Yes, that's it. Lovely.
I don't know. Like, I've just finished building the Concorde again.
Oh, have you done that again as well? You've been busy.
So Concorde, I've got this big blank wall that I need to fill up. There's a Kylo Ren helmet that I built as well.
Okay, you have been busy.
I have been busy with my spare time.
Legoing.
It is nice and big, though.
It is. It's. I had the diagram up just before to show you, but you've taken control. But I'm sure it says it's 63 centimeters long.
Right there.
Right there. Yeah, there you go.
So, like, the reason why I'm tempted for this is that at Houston, they've got the original shuttle carrier. The shuttle that's on it is just a replica, but the actual 747 is the
real.
Yeah. Pokemon sets are going to wreck people's bank accounts. Yeah, Pokemon's been breaking my bank account as well. But yes, that actually just reminded me. I think that's what Brandon meant there, is that next year, Lego's releasing Pokemon sets.
You are in trouble.
Official stuff. But what has also piqued my interest, and I don't know if you've seen this,
Show me the peeking. Too many pop-ups. It's very frustrating.
The lamp.
Ooh, I haven't seen that. I like that.
And it's quite sizable for 60 quid.
Does the lamp work?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's a lovely little video.
Ooh, that could be a work desk thing.
There's lots of little Easter eggs in it as well, like little mini builds that represent different characters. But yeah.
Oh, I like it.
It does lamp.
It lamps. The lamp lamps.
See, for 60 quid, this one's really not bad. And then
I can get on board. I like it. That for £60, that might be a decent work novelty.
Yeah, so that's one that's piqued my interest as well.
Piqued your interest. I like it. I hadn't seen that. It's good.
There's another one that comes out on the 1st as well. Actually, the 4th is the new Simpsons Krusty Burger.
Well, I like that as well. This might be an expensive month for us.
It's a lot smaller than the other Simpsons sets.
That's
Getting a lot of repeatable characters such as Homer, Lisa, and Bart.
who else you got
Sideshow
there?
Bob, you got Louie, you got Squeaky Teen Voice, and you've got the Farmer
Krusty.
Farmer Krusty.
A few variations.
When I first saw it, I thought, why does it come with the Dragon Ball? How do you not know the Pixar lamp?
It's in every Pixar film.
Yeah. That's boring. The Twilight House.
Nah, no thanks. It's quite square.
This is what I've got my eye on.
You got your eye on that.
Yeah. So, like, of all the Lego Simpsons stuff, I've got every single one of them, as well as every minifigure, every Simpsons release thing, except for this. And this is something that I have to get on day one so that I can get this little mini build as well.
Ah, the little living room set.
Yeah,
you'll be splurging.
Yeah, so that's the gift with purchase for that. So, what other new sets have they announced? New. This is a bit weird.
What is that?
It's like an art installation thing. They're doing a lot of these art things. Some are cool, some are not.
Yeah, I saw some of these in the airport the other day, and I wondered what they were. I wasn't a massive fan.
I like the Milky Way galaxy because it's just pure chaos.
Yeah.
But some of the others are kind of
Yeah.
When it comes to the art.
Yeah.
This one's cool because it's very 3D. This one's just boring because it's flat.
Yeah. Just all squares. No thanks.
Yeah. But yeah.
What else is coming? What else is new?
The new Django Fed UCS.
Looks nice.
It's not too bad. Bit of these book nooks is a new thing that they're looking to do.
Book nook.
This is quite an interesting set, the 101 Dalmatians. Purely because it's the same set and you can just reverse
pose it
how
different
the dog
ways.
sits.
Ah.
But see if they've got a video that shows us.
Battle. So it's posable, basically, yeah.
Yeah, so you make one build, you just basically swap the back legs with
swap the front and backs around. Makes sense.
And it makes it a sitting dog, which I thought was quite neat. You got the Star Wars logo, which is okay.
I saw that and I didn't like it.
Like if you look at the Marvel one, it like breaks apart and there's so many nice Easter eggs in it.
It just looked. It was out in the shop and it just looks very flat.
Yeah. This is quite nice. I've got the Dodge Charger technique, so I kind of feel like I need to get this. I've also got the mini sets as well.
I was going to say I like the Skyline just because it's Too Fast, Too Furious. It's a personal favourite.
And then there's the new, another one of them. It's got Chopper again.
Yes.
Where is it? There it is. The Honda S2000 from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Prefer the Skyline, but it's a good second. It's a bit pink for my liking.
Well, see, again, like, I feel like I need to get this because I've got the other Speed Champions. I've got the other two Fast and Furious ones. So, I've got the little Skyline. I've got the Dodge Charger.
Yeah, but for the price of them as well, it's like...
Do you
know what I mean? 22 quid, easy job.
20.
Yeah.
Followed by 22. Again, 1st of June. Gee.
You're going to have an expensive June.
Yeah. Again, this is one that I can wait a couple of months to get.
Yeah.
It's the Krusty burger that
you need.
That I need. And that's... So, yeah, some nice...
Plenty going on. But yeah, I saw the shuttle and 747. I thought, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I'm going to head off to the Lego store this week. Go and have a little gander at some of the new stuff.
Yes. Very nice. Well, I've got a little blurry. Either that or it's my eyes.
Probably both.
Hang on. Just ignore my blurry face.
Oh, now you just... There we go.
Hey, Crystal.
I see you've grown your little Hard Rock.
I have. I brought them up just special. I stuck another 2 in the collection this week. Berlin. Not that exciting. This one is probably one of my favourite ones.
Checkpoint Charlie.
Yes.
Was it from the same Hard Rock or?
No, I've done a tour of Berlin to get these.
I'm always worried about going to 2 Hard Rocks in the same city because you're not sure if they have the same.
I asked, so I went to Checkpoint Charlie first, and it was basically just a little rock shop. Let me pull it up for you so you can see the full pièce de résistance. Should have done this before. Where's the little man that you hang? Share screen. Right, where am I? So this is Checkpoint Charlie. And then your little rock shop is just this teeny tiny little shop.
So it's just a little rock shop. It's not an actual.
No, it's not a proper Hard Rock, this one. So I went there first because I was here anyway. The first day I went, it was closed, so I had to go back. It's only open 10 till 6.
Okay.
I was here 6:30, so I had to go back, and it wasn't closed. So I went here, and I thought, they don't have a Berlin one. And she was like, no, it's exclusive to the Berlin Hard Rock Cafe. So I was like, right, great. That was 15 minutes across town. And then I went to the airport from there. So it wasn't too bad, but it was a whistle-stop tour.
What were you doing in Berlin?
I was there for work, visiting some customers.
Oh.
Got a few different customers out there. So we were over there. It was all right. I had a good look around, actually. I had some time on the Tuesday nights. We did like Checkpoint Charlie, Brandenburg Gate, a few other bits and pieces. It was nice.
Fair enough. Yeah, we that was a mistake we made in LA. Is that we went to the Hard Rock Cafe on Hollywood Boulevard and got the glasses that said LA, and then we went to the Hard Rock Cafe in Universal Studios, and those said Hollywood, and we thought, oh well, we got the other ones in Hollywood, so of course it's going to say Hollywood, and we decided not to buy the glasses, and we got home and realized that we bought ones that said LA, and we missed out getting Hollywood ones.
It's a little bit of a nightmare.
And then when we went to Newcastle, they didn't have any.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't have any shot glasses in Newcastle, so.
That's interesting.
I guess we'll have to go back.
You can't.
Oh no, why?
It's gone out of business.
Already?
Oh yeah, it closed down about a month ago. Apparently they owe like 2.6 billion.
To who?
2.6 million, sorry, not billion.
I was about to say like.
I don't know, but they've gone out of business.
It was only there for like a year or two.
I think I went 3 Christmases in a row, so 2-3 years.
That's a bummer.
It was. So you'll have to. Yeah, it was a shock when I heard.
Yeah, they opened in 20th of May, 2021.
3.5 years.
Jeez. Again, like who do they owe money to?
I don't know for that much. That's a lot.
I think I missed the whole appeal of Hard Rock Cafes. Been to one, but don't get what it's about. I think it's because in South Africa, it's not as. So it's a British brand. So it started in London. It's kind of introducing American burger culture to.
It was, yeah.
To London, and there they've got like the vault and that stuff, and it's all like music history on all of them. And if you go to some of the big ones around Europe and the States, they've got like big hitters for memorabilia, where the ones in South Africa never really had massive amounts of memorabilia. And usually they kind of like move the memorabilia around. That's what they say. But yeah, it just becomes that kind of thing of every city we go to, we try and
That's what I do. If it's got one, it's like my little collectible now.
It's a way to look back of where you've been.
So you'll have to keep an eye out on eBay for a Newcastle shot glass.
I'm gonna have to go to the second-hand market.
Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to go to the indirect market. It happens.
Fair enough.
Because I was looking on eBay for a Checkpoint Charlie one because I was like, I don't know if I can be bothered going back, and I was struggling to find them, so I ended up going back.
eBay. Let's have a look. See. Let's go on this adventure together.
Or Marketplace, that might be a good one.
Lots of Pokemon stuff.
And Ring doorbells.
I'm thinking of importing Japanese cards into the UK and selling them on eBay.
Are you?
Yeah, I was messaging some Japanese suppliers today. What are we looking for?
Newcastle shot glass.
Hard rock. I could probably get them made. But
what, glass?
How do you spell glass? There we go. Oh, that's not... No, it's Glasgow. Wrong city. Glasgow. London. Baltimore. Oh, here's a Checkpoint Charlie.
Yeah, there was one, but I always get two. I don't know why I get two either, but I do.
Well, see, Sarah and I get two because one for me and one for Sarah. So that way we don't have to argue about who gets which one.
Do you ever use them?
No.
No, I don't either. They just sit on the shelf. The shelf's overflowing now.
Yeah, we need some more. I don't think we're planning any big trips.
No, we haven't got much planned.
For the rest of the year.
But
You did kind of like us. We did all our big trips.
Yeah, mine was the start of the year.
Yeah.
I need to do Manchester. I need to do London.
I've done Manchester. London, they had the hotel. That closed down as well. But London's got two.
Was it?
Yeah. You've got the flagship and you got the original.
They got Piccadilly as well. Yeah, London, Piccadilly, Manchester.
Yeah, Piccadilly Circus is the flagship. And then Hard Rock London, that's the original location.
Yeah, it's just... next time I come down, we need to hit a couple of Hard Rocks.
Weren't you down here just the other weekend?
I wasn't in London. I was outside.
I'm outside London.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was further out than you, I think.
Oh, PC just went very quiet, and that was very weird.
I thought you got distracted by something.
Yeah, so like I was saying to you earlier, I've now not got a garden anymore.
For the time being, it's coming back.
Yeah, in a week's time.
Yeah, week's a week. I mean, at least it's nice weather that you're not enjoying.
I'm away next weekend, so...
You're at your festival.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But here's the state of it right now. Look at that.
Ooh.
All ripped out. So essentially we're paving all the way up to here, putting in a new step, and then just
grass. Leveling the rest.
Yeah. So getting some nice grey stones to go with our grey walls.
Lovely.
And our grey fixtures and everything. Yeah.
Very nice.
All about that millennial grey.
Millennial grey.
Yeah. Because Sarah doesn't like green, so we can't do millennial green.
Well, yeah, is what it is then, I guess.
So I've been quite a busy boy in the old SolidWorks.
Yes, what you been up to? Go on.
Not always my daily driver, but You know, some days I dabble a bit, and
You dibble dabble.
yeah, I've been cracking out some certifications.
I've seen actually. I did see you done a couple.
Yeah, so I did the surfacing today. I did the sheet metal. So
Oh, you done sheet metal today?
yeah, then
Yeah.
soon I'll be doing the drawings, and then the one I'm worried about is the weldments.
Yes. You've
And
got
then
more patience than me.
it's easy. I mean, whoops, pushed the wrong button. It's easy. I mean, like it's almost daily features I use whenever I'm modeling
Yeah.
stuff. So especially like the surfacing stuff. But I feel like I've got a tip to teach you here, Johnny.
Oh, I'm excited
I
now.
hope you can see because everything's fucking tiny on the screen because it's so
I can
massive.
see. Do you know what is pissing me off about SolidWorks Dark Mode?
What?
The fact the SolidWorks logo stays red with a white background.
That's all right. Okay, let's see if you can actually. Let's see if these dialog boxes are going to be big enough. Actually, let me switch screens.
Thanks, my eyes were starting to go
Yeah.
into telescope mode.
Yeah. Now SolidWorks is going to be obnoxiously big because for some reason it doesn't scale when I switch it from a 4K screen to a 1080p screen. It just loses itself a bit.
It's not like SolidWorks to do such things. How dare you?
Yeah, look how obnoxiously big everything is.
Damn.
Okay, so.
No, I still can't see it. No, I'm kidding.
Now, why is that dialog box, the modify one?
On a different screen?
Oh, good lord. Come on, SolidWorks.
Hey, well, we're meant to show it off to its best.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this again.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna just put it out of its misery.
Dude, it is like SolidWorks. Look at you go. He's killed it.
Let's try one more time. Cool. File new.
Mate, this is like big sized.
I know it hurts my brain a little bit. Anyway, you do a lot of like conversions between inches and millimeters.
Yes.
What do you primarily use to do your conversions?
The thing in the bottom.
Watch this. Say you want this as 10 inches. If you just type in 10, you do
Inches.
that. Actually, I think that was feet, so that. There's one. It measures it out.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so much better. Like the amount of times that I sit there with a little calculator or just another tab. Because like you can switch.
You can in the bottom corner. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, let me wait. I'll wait until you're done. Go back on your sketch. Now double click your dimension. And then press your right arrow.
Right arrow?
No, down on your keyboard. So 254 is not highlighted. Click back in the text box. Right at the end. Keep going. Now put 46 in there. And hit enter.
What, it just adds it?
You don't have to put the plus sign in.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I like it. Because it's another thing I don't have to do.
Yeah, but if I need to put in 50, that's fine. But it's just as easy going like that.
It's the same. It does the same, but you don't have to put the plus. Is what I'm saying.
Interesting.
It is interesting. There's a lot of stuff in there.
There was another little feature that.
Surfaces, you're going to break me because I don't use surfaces.
I found a way to copy surfaces
Have you?
very easily.
You've been doing a bit of revision, haven't you?
Sorry?
You've been doing some revision?
No, I had good old Michael Lord doing
Yes.
a presentation. Let's get an actual surface model out here so that it looks a bit cooler. I've been making
stuff.
Now let's go for a big boy model. My computer's probably just not going to have a good time. I was playing around with this today. But say, for example, you want to duplicate a surface because you need to reference it or something like that in assembly. When you go to your surfaces and you offset a surface or a couple of surfaces, if you change it here to 0, changes the feature to copy surface.
Hey, look at that.
And it copies it. And obviously you can use that for your references and that stuff, but that was also a great one that the old Michael.
The old Michael came out with.
Taught at my my latest user group meeting.
The guru from Down Under.
Yeah, there was another one that he did, which was I thought was quite great. You know, like if you've got a hole in the actual model. Oh, it's a very long feature tree.
Holy shit.
It's about 1,400 features in this. So let's cut a hole. Let's just split it. Split. Is it going to allow me to do it? No, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I'd make way too many surfaces that I actually don't need. Hide that one. So say your little surface there's got this little hole. How would you get rid of this hole?
I have no idea, if I'm brutally honest.
You could use the feature that's called delete hole.
Yes.
Or you can click on it and press the delete key. And it allows you to delete the hole.
Hey.
And it fills it.
Look at that.
Look at that. Okay. Next
Good
one,
old Lord.
I'm charging you.
Dude, the minute you show me surfacing, which is above my pay grade.
I tell you what, like, I'm chatting with a couple of the old gang. A lot of them were saying that surfacing was like the hardest for them.
Oh yeah.
The trickiest. I breezed through it. I had a minute to spare though. That's because I decided to remake one of the model twice because I wasn't very happy with it.
I breezed through it. I had a minute to spare.
But when I did the sheet metal today, that one was, I had about 10 minutes to spare on that one.
Yeah.
But I downloaded the gauge tables that I needed to kind of apply to the model, and apply it. Going to the gauge tables in SolidWorks is like, can't open Excel. I was like, I don't have Excel.
Yeah, you'll need that for some things.
Apparently, a prerequisite for that exam is Excel and SolidWorks. So yeah, I opened the spreadsheet in Google Sheets, opened it up there, and just took the data out of there and manually input it, and it worked apparently. And that's the only kind of part that was kind of a bit iffy.
Yeah.
I think it's just mostly it's not my normal workflow sheet metal, because it's kind of like for me, if I want a body to go somewhere, I just create the body. I don't use all the sheet metal features, but I can kind of see why the sheet metal features exist, and they are very
use it a little bit
to make something real quick.
Oh yeah. Again, not my wheelhouse, but I do dabble in sheet metal more than surfacing, let's say. So which one's next?
Drawings.
Drawings would be a piece of piss.
I don't know. I don't like the way the tables work.
I tell you what, drawings would be a piece of piss for someone that uses it regularly. I know you don't particularly dabble in drawings that often. Why?
I did most of the drawing stuff that I did was all in university, which was 11 years ago. So I know how to work around in it all, but when I did the example exam thing, the part that really threw me off was the tables and using the tables to manually, to kind of calculate everything. Eventually, I just kind of wrote it down on a piece of paper and calculated everything that way.
Yeah.
And I got the right answer, so it kind of worked.
Mm. I'm not huge on the table functions, if I'm honest. I sometimes find it overcomplicates things.
Yeah, it was in the BOMs and was like, oh, calculate the cost of these things. It was easier for me to just literally draw a table.
Just do the maths. Yeah.
And sit with a calculator than try and input it, because it's not as fluid and it's not as... Yeah. It's not like working on an Excel spreadsheet or a sheet.
We do like fairly simple models at work. Like the most things we can have is probably 100 components. And I honestly think anything less than 20 components, you're better off just doing it yourself. It's just easier. Less faff.
I mean, I would guess, like, LTech, for example, like, their models are, like, thousands and thousands and thousands of parts, but they'll have templates and they'll have people that do that. That's
I was going to say, yeah, someone's job will be, like, bill of materials. That's all you do.
I would jump.
Yeah, I'd be like, nah, I can't be doing this. I can't be doing this. So,
yes. Yeah, the other one is weldments or mold tools.
Ooh.
Weldments, I feel like, are fairly easy. It's just you're doing a bunch of sweeps and mostly sweeps.
Yeah, I would take weldments over mold tools 100% of the time.
Yeah, mold tools is kind of... There's a lot that you have to get right to set up to push a button for it to calculate, and if you don't, you're not going to have a good time.
Yes.
So
no, I agree. I would do weldments over mold tools. So
we'll see how that all goes.
Sure, you'll get there.
Went to my first Pokemon show.
Oh, have you been? How entertaining was it? Did you feel out nerded or did you feel at home?
A lot of shiny cardboard.
A lot of shiny cardboard. A lot of expensive shiny cardboard.
So while I was there, I was having fun. I managed to complete at least 3 of my collections. So when you're buying in the range of less than £20, you're basically paying the correct kind of prices, maybe £1 or 2 more.
Yeah, which you don't mind for the day out almost.
Yeah, as soon as you start going above that, you start to find that people are charging like 10, 15, 20% higher than if I were to go onto eBay. And you can kind of negotiate with them, and sometimes it works. And then I found if you want to trade in cards, so I had some cards that I looked to trade in, they would only give you the value.
Rock bottom.
They'll only give you like 80% of the value of the card.
Yeah.
So essentially you're just being ripped off in that way. Then looking at all the sealed products, and this is a sealed product that no one can get anywhere. It's like really, really hard sets to get. But you go to these card shows and there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these sets. But they're selling them 2 to 3 times retail price. So you're like, cool, so this is where all the product's gone. It's gone to these people and they just open scalping with it.
Yeah, they just sit on it until someone walks along and goes, I'm desperate, I'll just do it.
Yeah. So, like, I've got some sealed sets up here, but I'm not really keeping them to sell. But if I'm desperate for the money, I've got one box here that's worth about £400 that I bought for £50. So, yeah, it's just seeing how just...
Scalpery it is.
They're just scalping, and then you see the actual scalpers there. The first table I went to look at some cards, this guy was just going through binders and just pulling out every second or third card he saw.
Really?
Had a massive stack, and I was looking at his calculator. He had his app open, and he was pushing close to £4,000 worth of cards, and it's just like this is someone who's he knows exactly what he's looking for,
Yeah,
and he's
going in, buying
buying out
himself.
from other sellers. And I looked at his shirt as well. He had like a trading card game store brand on it,
Yeah,
and just buying to resell again.
yeah,
So
he's just buying stock.
and you get the typical. You can tell they scalpers. They all have the same like shitty haircut, little Louis Vuitton handbags,
Yeah,
and carrying around little briefcases.
all right.
So and some of them literally had like big wheelie bags, just pulling them around, and you could see they were empty. They were there to just stock up.
Yeah,
So yeah, just in a way, it put a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth of like it's a bit of a shitty
thing.
space. So that's kind of this weekend. I was just chatting with Brandon, being like, if I can get hold of a Japanese distributor, buy cards, so get a box for like £80 and sell it for 110. Very easy to do. So my best friend today was ChatGPT calculating import taxes and duties and all that stuff. So
Yeah, that's what bites you.
yeah, I didn't go to work today. I'm now off every second Monday till the end.
Oh, what are you doing at 9:10?
Yeah.
Yeah. People keep asking for that hour place.
I like it, like because the way it kind of works is that you should be working an extra like half an hour each day to kind of pay for your
Time back.
yeah. But what they've done to kind of be a benefit for all the people that have to drive into the facility every day is they're like, cool, you don't need to do that. You just get it for free. We just had to sacrifice one of our days of leave to get this 9-10 thing. And it works out. I think I'm getting about 7 days of leave extra.
Yeah, you probably will. Yeah, that's
So,
good.
So every second Monday, I'm just gonna chill at home. Everybody's got their assigned days and that.
Yeah, as long as you've got assigned days, it works.
Yeah, we can't swap them for anything else. We can't, like, move things around or anything like that. So, yeah, today was the first day of it. I got day one, so I had a good time today.
Good idea getting day one just in case they cancel it pretty quick. Brandon's probably got like day 15. He's probably shitting his pants.
No, it's so each team gets managed by their own team leader. They were kind of like a unspoken agreement of like try not to do Mondays or Fridays. Everybody went for Mondays and Fridays.
You're gonna want you.
The thing is, Mondays is the most busiest for our post-processing teams, and Fridays are the busiest for the build teams. So
I was gonna say, yeah, Mondays, like, not many companies are gonna order over the weekend for Monday builds, but everything that's printed will have.
Well, they'll order Monday during the day. So
yeah, during the day, yeah. So you could.
So yeah, I said I'm fine with a Wednesday. You know, it's a 2-day work week and then a break, 2-day work week.
Yeah.
But my guys gave us the Monday. I think Brandon's team leader was the only one who was smart and was like, you guys aren't getting Fridays and Mondays because those are the busiest days for you guys.
Yeah, makes probably sense for more of that department.
Yeah, Brandon got the Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. That's not bad though. Still 2 days, one off.
Yeah, we need to rename Brandon Carlos.
No problem, Carlos.
He's got no car.
Oh no, is it blown up?
No, but the government thinks it has. It failed its MOT.
What's up with it?
So, catalytic converter and a bunch of other stuff that needs to be fixed. Basically, it's double the car's worth to get it fixed. So,
Get one of them electric scooters, Brandon. It'll be all right.
So he's looking around. The problem is he hasn't been in the country enough to get finance.
Yeah.
So he can't finance another car.
Don't need finance for an electric scooter.
So his choice is buy a scrapper for another like 8 months.
Mate, 8 months. It's probably cheaper than the finance would be.
Yeah, or try use one of the works buy schemes things.
I thought you were going to say bike schemes.
I mean, there is one. And you know what I find hilarious is that the people that introduced it and used it to buy bikes don't cycle to work.
Yeah, it's like that our place. We've got a cycle at work scheme. Everyone's got these fancy bikes and no one rides them. So, oh well, that'll be interesting. I get some new walking shoes.
He literally has. If someone gave him new walking shoes at work, didn't like the look of it, so I gave him some nice little walking shoes.
Well, it'll keep his feet all right then. It's what it is.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with his car situation. Insurance on the scrappers are quite expensive. The poor foreign boy everyone feels really sorry for.
That's why you got Wednesday off.
Yeah.
Car lots are quiet.
Yeah, it's one less day to walk in.
Poor fucking boy, I feel sorry for. Oh well, that's bad news.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. But like he's on a different shift, so I can't even give him a lift.
No idea.
At this point.
Electric scooter. It's got to be done.
Yeah. I've got an assistant now as well.
You've got an assistant.
Yeah, it's on my neck.
What's it assisting? Keeping you awake?
Right now it's fucking annoying me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little bugger decided to return.
Get Sarah to hit it with a book. That works for some of them.
That only works for the like certain ones. Like
What's on the wrist, not neck.
Yeah. No,
it's worth a try.
I had this cyst like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was sorted.
No, it disappeared before like anyone got a chance to look at it on the NHS.
Oh yeah.
I waited like 9 months before I actually saw a doctor, and he's like, "Where is it?" And I was like, "It was here." So now I've gone through Sarah's new Works private medical.
Yeah.
And it's been less than a week, and I'm already.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Getting it done.
It's good.
Are you popping pills?
No, I was fiddling with this. Sorry. I'm a fiddler.
It's a asthma pump.
No, ironically, it's a 1/2-inch NPT tap.
Why is it on your desk?
There's a lot of stuff on my desk that just looks there.
Oh yeah, we've been playing that with. We got the same kind of like containers with the threaded screws and the threaded inserts, and I went to the table to go and do some threaded inserts, and like every single tool was out of their box, scattered across the table. And I was like, "What is going on here?" Like literally bags of little screws mixed up together. I'm just like,
great, just what you want.
Yeah. I immediately we said it's like I want to order a little nice sorting rack and that. And my boss was like, no, that's on my list of things to do. I was like,
I'm dealing with it.
This is what you've done so far.
Spread them across the table.
So I neaten them up. I had good fun with it. It's quite an interesting new
process.
Not process. I guess process add-on.
Yeah, it is an additional process, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Like,
how do you insert them?
Through the hole. Yeah,
but is it like friction fit, heat fit? However, like
it's mostly friction. No heat. It's the outside of the thread insert has a bit of a screw thread, but it's like jagged, so that it like gets in there. But once it's set, the plastic melts in between. But the little tool's quite interesting. Like you set up your torque, so you just drive it in. As soon as it hits a torque, you keep holding it and it reverses.
Yeah, they're good.
So I got it from Tapex.
Tapex.
Yeah. The old UK's most popular thread insert supplier.
Tapex thread inserts. Look at that. Insertion tool for Tepex thread inserts. Yeah, flex arm. I like it.
It looks kind of professional, but
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of shit off your plate, doesn't it?
yeah. So we got our vapor fuse service as well that we're.
I noticed that was an option the last time I ordered.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I prefer some of the other finishes. How did your parts come out, by the way?
Good. Yeah, they look nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the text and stuff came out well. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
That was my 3 monthly order.
Another trade show.
Yeah. Got one in. I don't know where it is. I'm not going. Thankfully, I'm just pulling stuff together.
You just do all the stand stuff.
Yeah, basically, it's you model this and sort something out, and it always comes out good. But yeah, we use you guys to print. Always turns out nice.
Fair enough.
It always helps when I can say to you, "Here, I might have messed that model up. Can you just trim that?"
Yeah, I mean, if you send it to us as a step file, we can.
Yeah, I normally just do STL, but yeah, step file works. Remind me next time.
Did you see the latest Andor?
No, I haven't seen any of them, mate. I ain't had time. Last 2 months have been a blur. I tell you what else I look. Look.
Do you recognise who that is?
Yes.
Good old.
Good old Jar Jar.
Well, hasn't been confirmed if it is Jar Jar.
Well,
but it's Gungan. But we printed that.
Did you? Oh, nice.
Like 3 years ago. Just jumping in. Hi guys. No Andor spoilers. No, it's not this. As far as I know, this is like a 2-3 second clip walking through one of the like characters.
Yeah.
Museum of Oddities type thing. There's various different like trinkets and that Easter eggs. So that was just the latest one, and yeah, we printed that. It was printed, I think 2-3 years ago.
Really? Yeah, these things take time.
Yeah, sometimes.
Did you know what it was for at the time, or were you just like?
It was flat out. You could see what it was. I was like, "What's going on here?" But we didn't know what release it was being made.
What it was for? Yeah.
I'm catching up on the episodes. Very cool. I need to. We're busy watching. What's it? Severance. Thoroughly enjoying that. I think once we're done with that, we're gonna crack on with Star Wars again.
Yeah, I need to get up to speed. I should really download them when I'm traveling and blast through them.
But while you're driving?
No, traveling like flying places.
I was about to say just.
Dude, you laugh, right? I pass a guy on the motorway every day, and he has his phone in a holder on the windscreen, and he has BBC News on while he's driving to work. I shit you not. I'm
not surprised by that. You get that a lot in London. You see people just like scrolling through TikTok in the traffic.
Yeah, no, this is while he's doing 70 on the motorway. And he's like, seen someone eating a bowl of porridge just off like the dash. Mad.
That's
no shit's given. Oh, the north. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. How is London traffic?
So, they've now built the new tunnel.
And?
I haven't used it because I'm not paying £4 per journey.
Each way? I'll stop complaining about mine. Mine's £2.25 each way.
Yeah, so this new tunnel's £4. Only in rush hour time, but rush hour is only in the one direction. So in the mornings, if you're traveling northbound, which is the direction I go, it's £4. But if you're traveling southbound, it's £1.50.
Oh.
And then in the afternoon, they swap it around.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so what people are calling it the Kent tax, because it's basically everybody that's traveling from Kent has to pay £4. No one else fucking does. So I use my residence discount to cross here at the Dartford Bridge.
I
That's
like the bridge.
£20 a year.
Is that it? It's cheap.
I get unlimited crossings.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. Brian took it this morning because everyone was scrambling to get into the Blackwall Tunnel. So, like, Brandon's on the early shift. So when he travels in, he crosses the tunnel before 6 o'clock in the morning. So before 6 o'clock, it's free. And then when he's traveling back in the middle of the day, it's normal hours. So he's paying £1.50 a day.
That's not too bad.
So that's not bad at all.
But it's costing me it's £4.50 a day for me to get to work.
Yeah. So for some people at work, it's £8 a day to get to work 5 days a week.
Yeah, it's a lot before you add fuel.
Yeah, fuel, insurance, tax, scooter tax, Brandon.
I was going to say, what's Brandon doing walking through it?
Yeah, it's that fee makes the train about the same price, but the train is about 2 hours journey.
Yeah, no thanks.
So, like,
there's some things I will pay for.
The time Brandon travels, it takes him about 30 to 40 minutes to get in every day. Versus
it's about 35, 40 minutes for me.
Versus the hour to an hour 20 that it does at rush hour. I mean, the good thing about them putting this charge on that tunnel is that there's no traffic at the tunnel anymore because no one's using it.
I was going to say, yeah, at least you'll breeze through.
You're going to love this. The new tunnel that they built, the Silvertown tunnel, that's why they're charging for both tunnels, because both of the entrances are right next to each other. So it really solves no problem on the south side of the river.
No, so it's basically just traffic still.
Yeah, let me get a map so I can show you this.
Maybe it'd be central government. I'm sure it was really well planned.
Maps. Where is the button? So.
Oh, genius.
Here you got the Blackwall Tunnel. That's northbound. That's southbound. The new tunnel is there.
Brilliant.
And then it ends up over there.
And then feeds back into the same roundabout.
Yeah.
Genius.
So
yeah, well, you know, at least they don't basically T-junction into the same road.
They don't even have little man for it yet.
Dang.
Maybe this one does.
To there. It'll just be a fence.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you know what's the great thing about this tunnel that they've created? Is that it's 2 lanes.
Each way?
Each way. But one of those lanes is a bus lane.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what bus it's for? It's for one specific bus. The cycling bus, where people on bicycles can get on a bus with their bicycle just to cross the river.
What a waste of money. How about we just ban cycling and people buy cars? Genius.
Yeah, so when's your concert coming up? You got Posty or something? Post Malone.
Oh, that's not until like October. So you got a while yet.
Yeah. That's at the O2, right?
No, Tottenham.
Interesting.
I need to look for a hotel for that, actually.
Yeah, you need to look fairly soon because...
Yeah. I don't know what to do with it yet. I'll have a look at some point over the next few weeks. So yeah, we got that coming up. Not a lot else.
Yeah, we've got Download Festival in June.
What have you got next weekend?
This is Slam Dunk Festival this weekend.
That's the one.
Yeah, so that's just a one-day old festival.
Overnight job or?
Yeah, I got a hotel for Friday night and Saturday night. Friday night,
so easy.
Because we need to be at the festival. Festival opens at like 10 in the morning. So I don't want to have to like lug all my shit with me.
No, I prefer not.
And then try and check in at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, not ideal.
So it's easier just to check in on the Friday. And then have a nice slow start on the Saturday. Head off to the festival.
Yeah, it'll be alright, that.
And then back, Sunday.
Bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Yeah. Brandon's going to dog sit. Brandon's going to, use our new backyard before we even.
Well, yeah, it might be ruined by the time you get back. He might be fixing his car in it or something.
No, he needs to. He's going to have to water the grass every day.
Oh yeah, new turf, hot weather. Oh, that's a lot of responsibility at shoulder.
Yeah, we wanted to do it in February, but timing was not very great.
No, landscape gardeners don't come out of hibernation until about April.
Yeah, so I think we'll be okay because I think from this weekend there's a bit of rain for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think we've timed it fairly well. I'm glad it's
You've
not
done
raining
well.
now with all that turf that's ripped up. It'll just be mud.
Oh yeah, it'd be a mud bath, and then it would just not settle even either.
Yeah, and then you get the white dog that loves to dig and rub herself in dirt.
Brandon needs a raise, I think he's asking for.
Yeah. I mean, he basically watered the grass, got more water on his phone than he did my roof.
Genius.
I installed a gutter on my bar because Brandon was moaning that it was being rained on.
Oh.
So
where's the gutter run off to? Just over the fence?
Yeah, off the back.
Nice.
But I didn't get the spacing right because there's nowhere to kind of like mount it flat against the roof, so I needed to 3D print little brackets, but like the bracket fits just off that and then attaches to the roof at an angle. But like the gap is now very minimal where the furthest lip hangs over the gutter. Yeah, there we go, show and tell there. But it comes back and it comes back off the other side, so kind of like the water just runs around the roof and doesn't go to the gutter. And I looked at that and I was like, okay, cool, I just need to change the design on the brackets that I 3D printed. So Brandon, in all his wisdom after a couple of Jack Daniels and beers and that, grabbed my hose pipe and I said, the hose pipe's not going to reach. He's like, yeah, well, takes the hose pipe, doesn't reach. Turns it on and just sprays the roof, but gets nothing on the roof and just wets the entire bar. And now his phone is broken because...
Genius. Yeah. Genius. Another great move. Anyway.
Phone's broken now because Asus apparently don't make their gaming phones waterproof. I mean, it's not a waterproof phone, it's a gaming phone.
I mean, it might be sweat-proof, but...
Yeah, I had to give him an iPhone and he's not very happy about that.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Well, sort of. It's an iPhone 7, so...
Sorry, welcome to the 20 and a half century.
He's done nothing but moan about it today. It's quite funny.
Well, it's called natural selection.
Don't judge me. I did get it on the roof after flicking the water on it. Terrible.
I can envisage it. I can see it in my head.
Oh, you should have seen the videos I was sending Brandon when Sarah and I decided to... my fire pit sits on a pallet?
Yeah.
We decided to burn the pallet.
Oh, genius. Yeah.
And then I found wood behind my fence and I took apart my fence to go and get it. And then my one neighbor, two houses down, saw me doing this. He's like, oh, do you want some more wood? I was like, that's great. Thinking, cool, I'll meet you out front and grab it. No, he starts like climbing over the other neighbor's wall to get over to get me this wood.
Brilliant.
It was great. I had a good weekend in the bar, in my bar.
Nice.
We had to christen the new wiring that we got. Finally got proper electrics in the bar as well.
Oh yeah, rather than extension.
Yeah, so that 5-year-old extension has now been replaced with armored wire.
Oh, lovely. Professional job.
Oh yeah, and then extra plugs put in, and it now it can hold a heater and not trip the whole house.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that was my specifications. Like, this needs to run 2 heaters, 2 outdoor heaters as well. And he's like, okay. He was quite like disappointed with my setup. He's like, I don't know how this isn't burnt down yet.
What did you say? It's too cold to catch fire.
I was just like, I had no problem. So, yeah, that's all been sorted, and now it's legal, certified as well. So now,
you got the paper.
Yeah, so now because he did all the other house electrics, all of our houses, my entire house's electrics have been ripped out and replaced brand new. So we'll see how much that money doesn't get on. We'll see how much that adds to the value of the house, which it probably won't.
Yeah, probably not, but peace of mind. Hey. Well, I've had a very enjoyable hour catching up.
That it has been. I hope
I'm
everybody else enjoyed it.
gonna go and scroll the Lego store some more and look at things I can't afford this month.
Oh, luckily, all the sets come out on June 1st.
Yeah, so I'll have been paid by then. It's perfect.
Yeah, I need to go speak to some Japanese suppliers.
Well, you can enjoy that one. Get the Chat GPT translation app on the rip.
I think on their end they're using a lot of ChatGPT because they've got their stores are built to, like the way that their spreadsheets are made and all of that. They kind of like they've got it set up already. There's a lot of people doing it already, but I think because so many English sets are hard to get, people are slowly making the move to Japanese sets.
Makes sense.
The cheapest way to get it is to fly to Japan myself and go and pick up from the stores because the boxes are like £30 in the stores, but these guys are selling at a bit of a markup, and then I put another markup. So a £30 box, if I bought it in store myself, I could sell for 150, for example, if it's the 151 set. So buy 20 of those boxes, that pays for the trip.
Yeah, exactly. And you get a couple of days in Japan.
Yeah. I asked Luke's like, hey, if you see any, could you pick some up? He's like, no. So many people have asked him to bring back stuff, and he's just like, no.
He could have posted it back for you.
Yeah, it is what it is. He had a good trip, it seems. Celebrations look good.
It did.
Anyways,
well,
stop that. Let me push the buttons.
Find the right button. It is key. Do we get fatter, or is the box getting smaller?
My scale says otherwise.
Depends what screen you're on.
If you want to follow me, it's at KJ Designs 365.
At JH_product engineering.
Okay. If you want to follow us on the poll,
He's wrecked it.
I'm trying to not read it. Okay. If you want to follow us on the Core Podcast whenever we go live, we are at the Core Podcast. Contact on Instagram. On Facebook, we call the Core Podcast with the O's a 0, and all the rest of it, we are the Core Podcast.
It was an all right effort. You got there eventually.
Yeah, I tried.
Did well.
The best. Excellent. But thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you very much, everybody that's hung out in the chat. Hopefully...
yeah, good luck with your car, Brandon.
You enjoyed it? Yes, good luck with your car. I'll send you my drunk videos later.
Scoot.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Has he found it? Bye.
Yeah, I've got it. Right here.